Hello, good afternoon. This is my second video. It's about my 10th attempt to make it today. On the right we have Spice, and on the left, Sugar. I don't know what their names are, but that's what I call them. They actually live down the road, but they're always here. Maybe because I spoil them a little bit too much. Anyway, a couple of days ago, maybe 6 weeks ago actually, I was watering the garden and I just happened to look up in the tree, and what do I see? If I can show you, snake skin. See it? I'm not sure how long it's been in there for a while though. Anyway, last night, I didn't think much of it, but last night I was watering the garden and I just happened to look up, and on this piece of metal sticking out from the roof, which I intend to hang plants from later, was another snake skin. This time it was like, I measured it, it was 4 feet long and 1.2 meters. I'm like, dude, this is a bit too much. And this afternoon, I was, excuse me for moving around. This afternoon, I stopped to have some soup for lunch, and I just happened to look out the kitchen window. This is the side of the house, looking towards the river. I just happened to look out the window while I was washing my bowl after having some soup, and this monster black snake went by. So I don't know what it is. I had to look online, try to figure out what it is. All I can think is maybe it's a cobra, but it's like, I don't know, 4.5 feet long. Big. Anyway, just so happens that I had already started making the snake trap. So what does a snake trap look like? Well, the local people make them. You can buy them, but I don't know where to buy them, so I made one this afternoon. And I'll show you in a minute. Just here, to the right in the bottom of this big tree, this is my front door. Still working on the front door area. There was a big bush there with flowers on it, and it was getting a bit big and falling over to the path there, and I was trimming it from this side, and I couldn't get to the one branch, so I walked around the other side, stood on the path side, and I just felt like stop. I don't know why, I just felt stop, and I stepped back and I looked, and there was a black pit viper, green pit viper there, about 1 meter or so long. You can see that bush over there, that flowery bush in the middle. Okay, that was the bush. I moved it, and there's a green pit viper there. I thought, oh my God. So I moved that. But there's like, snakes seem to be, I don't know if it's the time of the year, but this is my 3rd year here now, coming up to 3rd year. And there seem to be a lot of snakes about, so I decided today to make one, and here it is here. Let me just show you a new orchid I got. A little bit excited. I got this guy yesterday. I put him in this and hung him up inside his pot. Really pretty. 1 pound. And these guys here, they're actually called forest orchids. And I think they cost me about 70p. Buy 1 pack of 3, and the guy gave me another pack. So I tied him to the bowl, and they don't have any dirt as such, but I give them some just to keep the moisture on the other side. And then what happens is the roots grow very slowly, but they hold on to the pot. They grow around and hold the pot, so then eventually the coconut bark that's in there disappears, and then the orchid holds on to the pot by itself without any roots, like this one here. No roots at all. Oh, sorry, roots, but no dirt. They're just the roots hanging in the air. And this is what they look like here. Same plant, but this one's hanging on the branch. See how they hang on to the pot? I think that's like super cool. So hopefully, maybe in a year or two, this guy will do the same. There's Buddha sitting in the plants here. Okay, so here's the, go back around here. my two assistants who are lazy now. So I made this like a minnow trap, but it's also used as a snake trap. I made it today out of some old screen that was in the house before I changed the windows. I kept the screen, and I had some fence, which is actually reinforced concrete wire I used to make a fence down by the woods. I had some left over, so I just coiled it up, covered it in screen, used some cable ties to hold it together, and then I went to the market and I got a couple of eggs and a raw piece of chicken, because I think they think, well, the smell attracts the snakes, and I'm hoping to catch. Well, I think I can catch a couple, because the pit vipers, I haven't seen him since I scared him. He was over here and ran, well, slithered, and I chased him and he ran down the hill, and I haven't seen him since. But this big black guy that's hanging around, I just seen him today. I think he's a cobra, about, I'm guessing 4.5 to 5 feet long. So I'm going to put the last I seen him, he was just on the other side of that little concrete container there. So part of me says catch that big guy first, but I don't know if it's the same guy that's going up the tree at night. So I have no idea what to do. So I think I just feel like I think I'm going to put it up in the tree for tonight and see what happens. And then if nothing happens tonight, I'll move it. You can see the fence. It's actually not fencing material, but the stuff that goes in reinforced concrete. I bought it to act as a fence. It was the cheapest thing I could find. Oops, sorry. Cheapest thing I could find. And the idea was that the hedge can grow in it. And there's a plant over there called flimflaw. So that'll grow up and get in the fence too. These trees here, these little 4 trees here, I don't know what they are, their names, but they grow, and without watering them even in the dry season, I think the roots go really deep. They don't really need a lot of taking care of. So I've planted them to give more shade in here. This is my little patch of woods. I'll show you this little garden here. Here's Bang going by. And this is my little wood garden. Just a few plants and some ferns and stuff like that. Sometimes I come in here and just sit with my assistants who follow me wherever I go. And over here, this is the bush that the pit viper was in. So I moved him out the way. And over here I got some banana trees and pineapple. The pineapple, I just buy them. I like to eat pineapple, so I buy them, cut the top off, stick it in dirt, and then when they start to look like they're okay, I put them in the pots. And I got like 12 now, 11 or 12. So they'll go in. They're growing slowly. I had some ducks in this pen down here in a little pond. I had 10 ducks in all. But then the river came up real high this rainy season, and it actually came all the way up to here, right up to these my 2 steps here, covered everywhere. So the ducks swam out. They were hanging around for a few days, but slowly the alligator got them. I don't know, it's not actually an alligator, but it's about 6 to 7, 8 feet long. Looks like an alligator. It's a type of a lizard, but it ate all my ducks. So they're all gone now. So I don't know, maybe have a garden there or something, I'm not sure. It's the afternoon, time for the afternoon fight. They play on this grass all the time. I water the garden, they bite me and bite each other. Nutcases. Got a frangipani growing here. I just got this. They grow really easy, but you have to take care of them once they're in the ground. Have an amazing smell. Different colors: white, pink, peach. Amazing smell. You can basically break a branch off and stick it in the ground, and it will grow. But you just have to water it a lot, and in the early days, and then it'll grow roots. Literally stick it in the ground. Okay, so today was really about the snake. This little video is really about the snake, but I just thought I'd show you around. Here's part of the skin. I took a picture of the skin yesterday, but overnight the ants got it and ate it. So that's part of the skin there. I have a picture on my phone here of you can see the head and everything, but the skin's only about, well, I say the skin's 4 feet long, but that snake I seen this afternoon, I'm saying it's got to be at least 4.5 to 5 foot. I mean, and it's like, I want to say 3 or 4 inches round. Say 3 inches round, without trying to exaggerate. But a bit spooky. So it's time to try to start catching them with my new snake trap I made today. So I'm going to try to put it up here, I think, because that's where the 2 snake skins have been. So I'm presuming he's around here somewhere. I keep looking in the tree, but I don't see nothing. But there's another guy from America who lives, I'm not sure if he lives in the north or south or where he lives, but he has a YouTube channel about snakes, and he's always out at night watching them. So I guess they're sleeping in the daytime, except this guy I seen earlier, he was moving about. Okay, so thanks for listening. I'll give you an update if I catch one, and you can see if I catch any. I'll put an update following this one, okay? Thanks so much for watching. All the best. Bye.